First of all, let's talk about bullpen roles and why you think they're important.
Okay, bullpen roles. Start out with the long man, and then you go to the middle, the setup guy, and then the closer. Why they're important is if you watch during the course of the season, guys kind of fill into those roles. Some guys, you think they've got the stuff to do a closer or a setup guy, but they don't have the mentality to do it. They come in and the game just speeds up, and you see them ball one, ball two, get in trouble, give up hits. The guys that can close out a game and pitch the eighth inning are usually your guys that really can just block everything out and just go out there and make the adjustments and get the job done. Usually the guy that you try to get in there, half the time you get the job done, half the other time you won't. Those kind of guys with the good stuff are usually the guys 6th, 7th inning that can get you through, but know they have somebody to back them up if they get in trouble. So the pressure's really not on them as much. Great stuff, good pitchers, just the mentality's just not quite there.
So we can't just look at a guy's numbers and say, oh, he ought to be a closer.
No, you can't do that. I mean, you can look at it and go, this guy might be able to be a closer, but until you give him the opportunity to try it at this level. You're down in the minor leagues, they can go out and get the job done in the minor leagues because the hitters aren't. There's not 9 hitters in every lineup in the minor leagues. They get up here, there's 9 hitters almost every night that can do some damage. So
and it also helps them, and we'll leave all that in. It also helps them to know like when to get ready and stretch.
Well, yeah, if you're sitting in the stands and you're watching out in the bullpen, wondering what's going on, about early in the game, if something happens to a starter, you'll see one guy get up and start stretching.
And that's the long reliever.
That would be your long reliever, and he knows his role. Most of the time, right now, I don't think we have a long reliever out here, so it's kind of tough. So we get a couple guys get up just in case, the phone rings and they get a phone call. So get up and get ready to go. But usually, like when we had Mary out here last couple of weeks, he was out there. He knew his role from the time the game starts until about the 5th inning. You'll see him up stretching, getting ready to go if there's any trouble at all.
Right.
And
then after that,
after that, you'll see Herrera, Crow, and those guys are all Collins. We don't have. All of these guys are setup guys. The guys we have out here, it's an incredible bullpen. It really is. There's a reason why, stat-wise, they show they're as good as they are. Their stuff is that good. We got 5 guys out there throw the ball 95 or better. There aren't too many bullpens in the game that have what we have out in the pen. It's all good stuff. So we can mix and match and kind of play like it's a 7th inning game from the 5th inning on. It doesn't matter who we bring in; they're going to get the job done, just on stuff. And they've learned how to be, the setup guy. Most of them could be closers. The guy you would check and see maybe he can be a closer, but here we got Holland. There ain't nobody else can take over as a closer.
If you get the ball to Holland with the lead, the game pretty much over.
You feel pretty comfortable, and now we got Wade Davis in the 8th inning. You get to the 8th inning here, it's pretty impressive.
So
getting to that is pretty impressive. When you're talking about Collins, Herrera, and Crow, those 3 guys are setup guys on any other team in the league. And here,
they're middle relievers.
They fill in as setup guys, and they're, for lack of a better term, middle relievers. But
so
it's
pretty crucial when the starter leaves, whether he's got a lead or not, because it changes who's going to come in and throw.
Most of the time, yeah. If the game's a 3-run or more lead, then you're probably going to see the long deck. But if it's within 1 run, we're still in the game. So we're going to play it as it's a tight game. We're going with our best guys.
So if we pay attention down the pen, we'll have a good idea of what Ned's thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Collins up, Crow's up. We know
Collins. Collins is the only lefty we got, so pretty much he's going to be saved for a lefty situation. The other guys, as long as the game's tight, they're ready to go. And that's how it's been since I've been here for the last 2 years. We're playing tight games. We're not playing blowout games very often. So these guys are all pitching pressure situations. It's not like we really need a long man per se. Almost every game, we're still in it.
And your job is answer the phone.
And I sit down there and I've got the notes that Dave makes up for all the hitters and just kind of relay them. If they have a question, I'm there to give the answer.
So sometimes when you're standing there and they're warming up, you're letting them know, okay, you're going to face so-and-so.
And this is what he likes. This is what this is how you get him out. Or a couple guys. Like this year, Herrera and Crow, and they're doing a great job of maintaining the mechanics this year. Where last year it was kind of iffy. Since spring training started, Dave's been working. I've been paying attention to what he's working with, so that when they come up in the bullpen, Dave's not there to to instruct them. So it's my job to make sure they're staying on task with what they've been working on. So, you know, you think at the big league level these guys know and should be able to figure things out on their own all the time. They need reinforcements.
Yeah, it doesn't help to remind them right before they walk out.
And that's
there.
when I'm out there doing that. You know, it's just to make sure they're maintaining their mechanics and keeping things going.
Okay, Doug, thanks for your time.
No problem. Anytime.